Hey, good evening. Just having a little bit of a beer as my fire starts to die down. I started to walk out towards the campfire tonight, and I got about halfway across from where I sort of parked up the car, and suddenly sort of realised that I had my pack with all my stuff in and the food that I was going to have, and shit, I didn't have my kindling pouch. I'd come out last night and all I literally brought was my kindling pouch to get a fire going with the wood that I've got here, and I put that in another bag. And then I got back late last night, and I went out to work today, and then I literally come back. I was a little bit tired, and I just kind of forgot where my kindling pouch was, and or that it was in the other pack. So I packed up my stubborn pack and off I walked. So I got about halfway across the field, and then it dawned on me that I didn't have my kindling pouch, and I was gutted. I almost stopped, I almost went back home. I knew that I had a lighter in my stubborn pack, and that it's always like an emergency, but I was kind of like, oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. Getting a fire going with a lighter. Do I go back home? I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You've got to be able to get around this. So I carried on. I come up here, and I opened up my stubborn pack, and I wanted to have a fire going to cook my dinner. And it was then I kind of thought, well, what else can I do? I got my camping gas stove. I could use my camping gas stove just to get that going, and then go from there. I was like, no, come on, you can think around this. And it was then I realised at the back of my shelter around my wood store, yesterday I'd brought up some silver birch, and I had a cramp ball, King Alfred's cake. So just for the briefest of seconds, I lit the cramp ball, blew into that, got the embers going, and then from that I transferred tiny little filaments of silver birch bark, and then I got that going, and I got tiny little sticks onto that, and I created my little fire with like 2 hazel logs with some kindling sticks between it, and it really got going. And I cooked my dinner up, spam and mushrooms. I got that from my friend Jason Calaz the other night, and that's a little bit of inspiration. Absolutely sublime, absolutely tasty, delicious. Couple of cans of old speckled hen. So yeah, I cooked up the food, and then I got the fire going properly. And I was thinking, why do you feel like you've cheated yourself? Oh, because you're a bushcrafter or a woodsman, you should always have your kindling pouch with you. You haven't got your fire steel, you haven't got your ferrocerium rod. Do you know what? I don't think it ultimately really matters, and that as long as you can get a fire going, 99.999% of the time I will get it going, but with a ferrocerium rod or other means. So it was just that one occasion tonight where I started to just doubt whether I wanted to actually light a fire. But ultimately, does it really matter? Does it matter how you light the fire? And if it just takes the briefest of second with a lighter on a cramp ball to transfer it onto some silver birch to get that going, and then put some tiny little bits of twigs and keep adding to it till it gets going properly, it doesn't matter. It's having that ability. It doesn't matter what you've got, you should use it. So yeah, don't ever knock yourself for what you do. And it's a fire at the end of the day, it's not the zombie apocalypse, and it's not the depths of winter. It doesn't matter. I've got a fire going, and I've kept it going, and I keep adding to it. Now I'm just letting it die down. But do you know what? Use whatever you've got around you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The whole thing is getting out. The emphasis is getting out, coming out for a little bit of time around a campfire, and just enjoying your time. And that's what I've done. So don't knock yourself for how you do something. The actual art is doing it in the first place. And don't doubt yourself. Get out there, enjoy your fire, and that. Okay, so just do it. Okay, don't get put down by other people. Oh, you haven't done it this way, you haven't done it that way. Who cares? It's a fire. It's keeping you warm. It makes you feel good, and it's just a primeval thing that we all have and enjoy. So yeah, do it. Get out there and just enjoy. So I am. Catch you later. Bye.